Welcome to your planetary archetype in Jupiter. Because you're here in Jupiter, I just wanted to let you know that just because today Jupiter is your primary archetype, it doesn't mean that it will always be your primary archetype. Some people do stay with their archetype for their whole life. Some people change every 1 to 2 years. Some people change every day depending on what mood they're in and how they answer the questions. So here's where you are today. I just want to talk to you a little bit about what Jupiter is, what you can kind of look out for, and just a little pointer maybe at the end. Keep it nice and short and sweet. So Jupiter, when I think of the planet Jupiter, it is massive, just this massive, beautiful planet with gorgeous energy. I think the same about Jupiterians. When I think of a typical Jupiterian, I think of somebody who is larger than life, has a larger than life, charismatic personality. These are your people that you know, and they walk in the room, they just brighten up the whole space with their energy. These are also your charismatic leaders. So Jupiterians are not just flashy showiness. There's a lot of ambition, there's a lot of dedication. Jupiterians love to set big goals for themselves and achieve it, and when they achieve it, they love to celebrate in style. When you look at the Jupiterian mood board, you'll see a lot of gold, and that's because when I think of Jupiterians as a characteristic and also as a planet, I think of luck. I think of fate and the universe and manifestation kind of really coming from like a deep and lucky place. You're really lucky to be a Jupiterian because there are so many good qualities that go along with this archetype. Some things that come to mind when I conjure up Jupiterian, a typical Jupiterian, I think of generosity. Jupiterians love to give. They love to take care of people, more on a kind of material, not in a sort of nurturing way, but they love kind of getting out like a wad of cash and like paying for dinner for everybody or throwing somebody a party. Jupiterians are really friendly, very gregarious, talkative. They're the kind of charismatic person at a party that will be sort of like the life of the party. The Jupiterians are also very optimistic too. So Jupiterians are likely to kind of set goals that they need to like sort of bolster themselves up to like the next level, like lots of kind of up leveling going on with Jupiterians. So it's a beautiful sign to be under, a beautiful planet rather, to be under a beautiful archetype. The one thing that I would leave you with, just something to think about, is the shadow side of a Jupiterian energy is leaving, because you are a lucky archetype, because things more often than not tend to say go your way. There's a tendency here to just kind of leave things to the last minute, to procrastinate, to leave things to fate or the universe, because you know that the universe will always provide, which it typically does for you. So you know that you've been kind of saved at the 11th hour through what feels like luck or divine intervention. But and I think that's beautiful, and I think keep going in that vein. The world needs more people like you, but perhaps bring in some of that, I would think like a Virgo energy, like a Virgo zodiac or astrological energy that's organized, that has things done well ahead of the deadline, and that kind of Virgo energy, that sort of grounded, organized energy will help to balance out this Jupiterian tendency to leave things to the last moment and to leave them to fate and the universe, and using that great optimism and belief that you have to just let it kind of be taken care of. Anyway, I'm going to leave that with you here. Like I said before, that's just your primary archetype. we can definitely go deeper into this, and in fact there is something called the triad, which is a blend of your top 3 planetary energies, and something that I really like to work with. But I'm really glad to get to meet you and get to have a little chat with you here. Your Radical Transformation Toolkit should be zipping its way through your inbox right now, so if you don't see it, check your junk mail because it might have just accidentally gotten in there. And I hope that you stick around to learn more with me, to grow more with me with astrology, the zodiac, tarot, moon energy, and perhaps they'll see you this year in your Year of Radical Transformation programs. You can find more details kind of down below here, or check in your inbox as well. So again, I'm Nicole Harlow, and see you later, Jupiter.